Welcome to Game Make Corp, a bi-weekly podcast where we reach into the Magosphere and pull out the next great video game idea. I am the CEO of Game Make Corp, Bryce.
And I am the CEO of Game Make Corp, Beckers.
Last time on this podcast, we made the video game Make It Brain an educational experience for the mind. How'd that do?
So as we kind of expected, kids didn't really want to play it because it's not fun to do like sentence structure and algebra in their free time, right? So then we pitched it to the schools. We said it could take over teachers and just do their job instead. And I don't know, they didn't go for it. I guess it's still, a bunch of kids killing each other. It wasn't cool, I guess. So, yeah.
Okay. That's good. Not bad.
It's bad.
It's a bad one. Okay. So I have news. I just got back from Chicago. And boy, am I... No.
No.
I just got back from Chicago. And I talked to them about making a game where we own Chicago. In real life, like, they sign over the city of Chicago to Game Make Corp. After lots of intense negotiations, I can confirm they didn't say no. They said a lot of things. There was a lot of very interesting words thrown around, but one of them wasn't no. Wait. Actually, never mind. There are things anyway. Oh, and I took Charles, the intern, with me. I think he learned a lot about international business, negotiating, and deep dish pizza. I think he really got a lot out of his internship. That being said, I did forget him in Chicago. So, you know what? If he's a really skilled intern, he'll find his way back eventually. But I'm just gonna mark his name off the intern list for now, just in case. On that note, I've had a hard day of businessy stuff. So let's get this game meeting over quick. Let's make it short, sweet, and sassy.
Sounds like barbecue sauce.
Yep, that's coming soon. Remember, if you have a game idea, you can tweet it at us using the hashtag Game Make Corp for us to use on this podcast. If we get enough ideas, we can use them as a trail of breadcrumbs to try and lure Charles home. Now, I have a game idea. Fart Mechanic Simulator 2019. 2019's coming up. I want to make that clear. Time, and that's the 2019. Now there's
2K19.
Yep, it's coming. Get ready. It's the new one. Everyone's probably heard of simulators. That's the genre. And then you got mechanics stuff. I think there's a game called Mechanic Simulator. They already did that one. So I'm gonna make it a fart mechanic simulator. So this is a game where you have to make the farts. And people don't talk about this enough, but there's a lot that goes into making a fart. You've got
beans.
Yep, that's one.
Beans help with the farts. The magical fruit.
Go on.
The more you eat, the more you toot.
Ooh, that is helpful information. I will.
Yeah. Would you jot that down?
I will find a pen and I will get right on that. New intern, they'll find me one. Okay, so you've got the food, the beans. That's an option. Anything, all foods that go. Everyone knows all great things. You need fuel. You need the other parts of a fire.
A spark.
A spark.
Something to ignite your fart.
Yes. Well.
Into life.
Okay. And then, so you need the fuel, the spark, and the thing. Someone quickly Google how to make a fire, please.
A flint and a fucking a match. You need a match.
How to make a fire. What is a fire? Three things to make a fire. I know, I've heard it. Oh God. 3 things to make a fire. I can't spell the word make a, which is 2 words, and I think that's where I failed. The fire triangle or combustion triangle of fire diamond is oxygen, heat, and fuel. So you need heat, fuel, and an oxidizing element. So that's same with a fart. So obviously fuel is the food. So everything that goes in there is going to determine what kind of fart comes out. Just like with a fire. And then you've got heat, which
we got that down. Right here.
Because you're hot.
Yeah, I bring the heat.
So you're gonna
temperature.
You're gonna help people make farts. You're just gonna hold on. I see you got a lot of beans. Hold on, let me just rub your tummy real quick. Okay, you ready to make the fart?
Yep.
We're gonna put you in the game and you just gotta rub everybody's tummy.
We'll have to make it a very expensive game.
And then you got the oxygen, which is oxygen. Okay, so
it's around
the fire. Okay, so
do you need oxygen or do you need an oxidizing agent? Which one did you say?
Well, both.
Those are different.
Heat, fuel, and an oxidizing agent. Parentheses, usually oxygen. Okay, so forget the fire analogy. I thought there was something there. It wasn't there. I lied to you all. It was an elaborate ruse. You fell for it. Gotcha.
The anatomy of a fart.
Yeah, is food, your tum-tum, and the back end. So you've got
rectum.
You've got to pay attention to the things you eat. The fuel to the fire. We're not talking about fires. This is about farts. And you got that. And then so you can put in a lot of beans, but say you want to make a fart that's all silent but deadly. You got a lot of farts, or you got a lot of beans in there. You ain't gonna know what this like. It might be deadly from all the beans, but will it be silent? No, you gotta
put a trumpet down there.
That's opposite of.
Listen, I'm ready to spice this up with some brass instruments.
Okay.
Like a tuba.
Okay, so we're adding. I thought we were gonna get the basics down, but apparently Becker's has jumped to the accessories. The bonus, we're adding in DLC of trumpets.
A French horn.
Yep,
that is golden. That would be the anniversary edition.
Okay.
After 3,000 player hours. I don't know.
I was just gonna
Very
say.
hard to get the golden French horn.
I was just gonna say people could do butt stretches, and then their butt could do
Well,
all
if
the.
they're gonna fit a tuba.
Apparently.
Also selling butt plugs for the stretching of instrument holders.
I have concerns.
You don't have enough concerns, Bryce.
Okay.
You don't even know where to begin.
So I think we'd present people with different scenarios. Like, say you're at a fancy party and you need to clear the room. And then you'd have a buffet in front of you, and you would need to like figure out what foods to grab from the buffet and shovel it down your gullet, and then it'll go into the factory, which is your body. And then, I don't know, you got to jiggle yourself all around so that you can make it go down in the good ways. And then you got to like determine how big the exit is. And if it's too small, then you'll make the noises and then everyone will hear. But if it's too big, then the fart won't come out. Yep, you gotta have a little bit of. You can't have it too big or it won't come out. You gotta have a little bit of. That's how farts work.
You gotta make sure you eat the right kind of food. I think that's the most important.
Yep.
Cause like if you have Taco Bell, and you get the tummy rumblies, it's gonna be very stinky, but you aren't gonna be able to control that fart after it begins to be born into the world.
Yes. What's
So you have to eat. If you want a silent but deadly, you have to eat vegetables.
Ooh.
That's the kind of you want an organic fart. They still smell, but they aren't gonna upset your tummy. So you can control what happens.
What's another fart scenario?
When do you want everyone to know it was you? Because we've covered silent but deadly, we need to. When are you gonna assert your dominance with your fart?
Is there a way that you can like say you are in a crowded room and you want to make a fart that you can then pin on somebody else, so that you need to create a sound, but you need to make it so it doesn't sound like it would come from you.
You need to throw your fart.
Yes.
Like you throw your voice. Yes, your ventriloquist like fart. That's the way.
Yes. And there's a whole strategy. Like maybe you throw down a silent but deadly over there, but like so, and have it kind of slowly draft over, and then release
An explosive, but not that smelly.
Yeah, release a not smelly but very loud, but like use some like echolocation so it sounds like it's coming from Jim, and then suddenly everybody thinks it was Jim, and he is in big trouble, and he gets kicked out, and then you get elected prom king.
And then everyone thinks queen. Did we just discover your heart's desire, Bryce?
I want all the crowns. I want both. I want to get prom queen, king, queen. Royalty.
So then you do like a Flintstones type scenario where you run it in and out of the dance. Sometimes dressed as the king and sometimes as a queen because you want to win both.
Yes.
Or you could do half and half. This is its own game. We'll shelf this for later.
It's the king queen game.
So how can we work? I think this is where the brass instruments come in.
Bonus round. Play an entire orchestra with your farts.
With your butt.
Yes.
With your booty music. I just mean that's the perfect way to have a very loud fart that doesn't smell very bad. Is to bring out the instruments. The instruments of mass flatulation.
You you've pinned the farts on the your biggest contender, Jim, for prom king, and now you won, and now it's time to dance with the prom queen. But oh no, the band got scared off by the fart noises, and there's no band anymore. Now you have to create the music so that you and the love of your life can dance together. Time to use all of that training that you have done.
And it's a good thing you put a slit in the back of your tux pants, because you've got some stuff sticking out of them now.
Yes.
For the fart music.
Beckers, do you have a game idea? A different one?
Are we? Oh, okay. All right. I guess we're done with that one. I was having a good time.
I want to get rid of some images. I want to delete some stuff from my hard drive.
Ooh, okay. This next game idea is for all the people out there that have ever been in a relationship, like any kind of relationship ever, pretty much. Bryce.
Yes.
What is the hardest part about being in a relationship?
It's probably the any relationship.
I was thinking romantic, but I'm excited. Where are you going? What do you think? Any relationship, that's fine.
Any relationship. The part where you're happy.
Dad goes to the gas station.
The part where you're happy that's probably the worst. I bet that one's.
Well, so anyways, the hardest part about being in a relationship is choosing where to eat.
Oh, yeah, that was my second guess.
Right. So I want to make a video game that solves this age-old problem. It's gonna fill this need, scratch this itch. It's gonna get this goat.
Okay.
Trip this trigger.
That's not one.
That is one. My grandma said it. It's real. It's gonna float this boat. Anyway, so I'm thinking maybe this game contains several options that narrow down your choices of where to eat. So you can start with like a distance radius, like I'm only gonna drive 26 minutes max, right? And bam, options narrowed down. You've got a game starting. Just hold on, Bryce. Just hold on. So I know what you're thinking. Where's the game in this?
Is this Google Maps? Did you create Google Maps?
Stop doubting me, Bryce. There's more. Quit doubting me. That's hurtful. So here's the game. It's gonna be like a phone app, right?
Okay.
Have you seen those phone cases where it turns your phone into a taser?
No.
Okay, those exist. You can get yourself a phone case where you put your phone in it, and if you press a button on it, your phone's a taser.
Okay.
I assume it takes up a lot of phone battery. I wouldn't know. I swear. So you get one of those cases where it turns your phone into a taser. That's part of the game.
What?
And when you come up with a food suggestion and you tell it to your partner, it's gonna shock them until either they say yes or they give their own suggestion, at which time it shocks you until you say yes or you give a suggestion. There's none of this, wherever you want to go, where do you want to eat, I'm open to anything. No. Never again.
Can I do a different one?
Yeah.
Okay. So, have you ever heard of Russian roulette?
I have.
Okay. So I have an idea. We give people bullets, and these are made out of candy corn. The most
just as deadly.
The most feared fruit in the world, and and then everybody writes the places that they would be willing to eat. I guess you'd have like, I don't know how much bullets the gun holds. 6. Let's say 6. Six options. You get 3 each.
I think that's the thing.
You get 3 each. And then you
shoot each other.
You load them into the gun, and then you shoot them at each other. And then what happens?
And then one of you is dead, and then whoever lives gets to pick where to eat.
Okay, we solved it.
Game over.
Candy corn. The most deadliest corn.
We're gonna have to put a warning on the game.
Really? Maybe don't. That's the warning.
Must be 18 or older to play this game. That's the only warning.
Okay. But maybe don't. I have a game idea. That's not... Are you done? Do we solve that problem?
I mean, I think that's... Yep, we're there.
Okay.
That's it. Murder. Again. Every time.
I have a game idea. I like to call it... Please stop farting at my hot dog stand.
More farts.
Yes. Every time you go to your hot dog stand and you say, please, would you buy this hot dog from me? More farts keep showing up around your hot dog stand. What are you going to do? Because you're just trying to sell the hot dogs, and you can't sell hot dogs when there's farts. Nobody wants farts on your hot dogs. It's going to smell like butts.
So you harness your fart throwing technology.
And then?
And you put the farts
or is it
at a competing hot dog stand.
Oh, I was going to say, are you going to fight fire with fire where you try and push away other people's farts with your farts?
Fart battle. 2K18.
It's Fart Mechanic Simulator 2019, but like competitive. now you
street farter.
Now you have now it's 2 people with hot dog stands on opposite sides, and you have to like try and like create the perfect fart to like push the other person's fart and get their cart all smelly.
Oh man.
Also,
I've been training for this my whole life.
Oh. Also, this is a game about people. You run a hot dog stand and people walk by, and then sometimes farts show up. So you got it. It's a mystery game. Who's the farter? You gotta figure out who the farter is, because you can't keep all the people away from the hot dog stand, because you do need customers, because that's how commerce works. But you do need to keep the farter away from the hot dog stand, because it's called Please Don't Fart at My Hot Dog Stand. So keep him away. So you got to figure out who the hot dog fart man is.
I feel like farters are a very large portion of hot dog clientele.
Yeah. Maybe it's about designing your hot dog stand in a way that like keeps the farting portion away from the hot dog portion.
Really good airflow.
Yeah.
Just super good. Big fans.
But not too big of fans, and also you need to like figure out like
I'm a big fan.
Thank you, Beckers. I think you're swell too.
Most people do.
That's okay. So yeah, fart away the farts and eat those hot dogs.
And then fans. And then yeah.
Build a hot dog stand impervious to farts. Figure out the farter. all the farters. Maybe hang up a sign outside of your hot dog stand that just says, "Please don't fart at my hot dog stand."
That would probably be more of a challenge than anything. That may be, what do you call it? I forget the word, so I'm going to just say detrimental.
Okay. I'm sure the original word you were thinking of was just
counterproductive. That was the word.
Ooh.
Counterproductive is perfect. Okay.
No, you built up the hype. I thought it was gonna be better. You let.
Wow.
Do you have a game idea?
Wow. Always. Bryce.
Yes.
Kids are assholes.
What?
Some of them, I'm sure, are good people, but overall,
okay.
There come a lot of times when Susie bites Jimmy, or Philip throws his poop.
As they do.
As they do. Somebody does crayon. They do, and then they crayon the walls, and they just won't shut up. And you tell them to, and they don't listen. And so what do you got to do? You got to punish them somehow, right? So they don't do it again. You got to show them the right way. You train your children with a carrot and a stick, right? That's the saying. Well, this is gonna be the stick.
Okay.
Your imagination might be running away with you.
Kids don't like carrots.
Horses do.
Okay, so is this a game for horses or kids?
It's an expression, Bryce.
Is this an expression for horses or kids?
And it's an expression for horses.
Is this a video game for horses?
No.
Okay, go on.
Someone else out there will have heard this expression. Just like trip your trigger. And they will agree with me, and you will be wrong. Shut up.
They will be fictional. Go on, please. Tell me.
All right, so child abuse is wrong. So
thanks for clearing that up on the get-go.
That's not what our game is about, and Game Make Corp does not advocate for child abuse. So whenever little Trevor is cruising for a bruising, you hand them our new game and you say, "Sir, you sit here and you beat 15 levels of this game and then you can leave timeout." So the game's gonna have different levels and they're all gonna be a terrible punishment.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Tell me more.
One of them's gonna be watching paint dry.
Okay.
So if whatever you played on, I'm guessing a phone. Kids, they're handy with those. We'll do that. So a phone. If the camera sees you look away or close your eyes for too long, it's gonna restart the level because you gotta watch the paint dry. That's the game. That's that level. Then if you watch it long enough, you move on to the next level. It's a punishment, Bryce. It's not fun.
Okay.
Kids gotta focus and time out to make it out of there. Ever.
Learn the valuable lesson about watching the paint dry. What did you learn from this experience, Jimmy?
So we gotta learn now? You wanna make it brain over here? Okay.
Oh my God.
I really liked that name. I did.
Who would guess? Who came up with that one?
It was me.
Oh wow. Okay. Tell me about this game again.
Okay, so you watch paint dry. There can be a different level.
Yes.
That's like waiting in line at the DMV.
An experience that all the children are very familiar with and dread so much.
Oh, because kids normally watch paint dry? Okay, Bryce.
I mean, I think they would understand the concept of paint drying.
Okay, well, they're going to wait in line at the DMV and they're going to
They would be like, what is the DMV?
It's the Department of Motor Vehicles. Jimmy, you idiot. You're going to learn today.
Okay. This is
Goddamn Peter.
Okay, apparently they're constantly changing names during the game experience.
Timmy. Josh, Chad, Brenda.
What's level 3?
Fuck you, Brenda. Okay, so you didn't like the DMV, huh? They're driving to work and they get held up by a train.
Okay.
And then they're late to work.
And then they play on their phone while they're at work, and then they get to play the other video games on the phone.
No, and then their boss yells at them at work, and they have to take that verbal abuse, and then they go to the next game.
Is that better or worse than their parents yelling at them?
Better, because it's not personal.
Okay. It's not about you, Jimmy. It's just a fictional representation of what it would be like to be yelled at by a boss.
You did bad and you should feel bad.
But not you, actual Jimmy. But yes, this is the punishment.
Video game Jimmy.
Yes.
This may have some psychological consequences,
There seems
but
to be
your kid's probably not gonna cram the wall again. This can maybe be your nuclear option for punishment.
Okay.
Huh?
Yep.
Children will be terrified of playing this game, and parents will love it because their children will be good.
You know, when we started this company together, I was like, I'm excited to make such great fun games with you. And today you present a game that the children will be terrified of, and honestly, I'm so excited about the choices I've made. The way we've gotten here, I'm so enthused.
Gosh, so my games have gone from educational but boring to actively tasing the participants to now the whole point of it is to not have fun.
Is this because the kids didn't like Make It Brain?
I hated them for that.
Okay.
I loved that game. It was my child.
Well,
maybe we could progressively make the game worse. So level 1 is just watching paint dry. That's really not that bad, right?
Okay.
But parents are going to use this.
I was thinking you'd start off with something fun and then maybe it got worse, but no.
It's not a punishment if it's fun, Bryce. Okay. You're not understanding this. Your kid eats something after you tell them not to eat it. Or they pick their nose, you tell them knock it off, and then they pick it again. You tell them, okay, you're going to the corner, and you're taking up
Beckers.
This terrible game.
I have a new game. I'm gonna do your game idea. Can I do your game idea?
Okay.
Okay. So I have a game idea. What was the name of your game idea?
The video game for punishing your children.
Okay, so I have a video game called the video game for punishing your children. Timmy just drew on the walls, and you are so upset with Timmy. My parents always told me it was going to be like this. You know, they said I was just like this when I was a kid, but I didn't believe them. But now I have my own Timmy, and now I have to deal with the drawings on the wall. But wait, Game Make Corp has come up with punishing your child game, and I will make Timmy play it. And in it, Timmy must now take care of a small child and keep them from getting up to shenanigans and drawing on the walls and eating the glue and farting all over the place. The hot dog stand, we cannot go back there, Timmy. Please. He's kicked us out. He's set up fans everywhere. I do not know what he's doing, Timmy. Please, you're ruining my life. And now Timmy gets to experience what he has been doing to the family. And he will learn.
You lock him in a fart box.
What? So this is a game where Timmy gets to learn what it's like to have a Timmy, and I think he's gonna have a lot of respect for his parents, and maybe like have some responsibility for his actions, because he's gonna see how much of a challenge it is for his parents, and he's gonna be more respectful in the future.
To teach your child to be a better child, you give him a child.
Yes. But like one that you can take away better later, because that could, I mean, that's don't do that.
Then it's not permanent consequences.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll really sink in that way. I think you're better off
Giving
with
him
lines at the DMV, or putting him in a fart box. when you said give him a taste of his own medicine, I thought you meant his farts.
I don't think I said that. I think you just dreamed that in your head.
I don't know. It was something like that.
Okay.
We could.
Yes.
I had an idea, and now it's floating away like a fart on the breeze.
Okay, so I've a wholly original game idea.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to make a gym. A Game Make Corp gym. What do you think?
I don't think I will be there often.
Why not?
I have a lot of stuff to do.
Like what?
That doesn't involve getting sweaty and stuff.
Okay.
Hard work.
I know a lot of our demographic are of the video game players. They're probably not big into the exercise. So I have come up with some concepts to help the gamers get jacked, as the colloquialisms go. So the entire gym will be have different video game experiences throughout. We'll have Becker's is flexing her arms at. It's very white. It's up blinding a little bit. I think. Okay. My eyes kind of got blinded a little bit. I think
bronze goddess.
Oh.
Daily affirmations, dude.
Okay, so there's gonna be different video game experiences throughout the gym. Like we're going to have a Skyrim-esque RPG where you're the Dovahkiin, and you have to. I did not play much of Skyrim. I don't know what happened there. There was dragons. You have to defeat a dragon. There's a dragon. You gotta defeat it. But you're going around, you're just doing simple quests and stuff, but you don't get experience. You can do lots of quests and stuff, but your character's not going to level up on its own. You have to level him up. You have to get leveled up. So every exercise at the gym will be tied to your in-game character. You do some push-ups, your character is going to go stronger. He's going to be able to take down some goblins a little bit better. You do some running, that's constitution. Now you can drink poison. Because that's constitution. That makes sense. We'll have books there so you can get intelligence. And we keep track of that every time you flip a page, which is both exercise, because it's page flipping, and smartness, because you'll look at the words.
That's where you exercise your brain parts.
Yep. And then your intelligence stat will go up, and then you can do cool magic tricks. And then the dragon will be like, "That's my card," and then you stab him when he's trying to figure out which card is his because you did a magic trick.
This honestly sounds like a really fun idea. I wish that this did exist. I want to make this.
What's some other video game experiences we can tie to exercise?
You could do okay.
I think
So
we definitely need to have different gyms. We need to have a competitive game. We can have different gyms, and we can have a fighting game. We can have a fighting game like a Street Fighter game, and then at the start of the game, everybody like they've got to like I don't know an hour at the start of the round, and you have to get your character like as strong, as tough as possible. And then hours up, you and somebody at a different gym run to the screen, grab your controllers, and based on how you did, that's how your stats are.
I agree. I also want there to be. So I came up with this, right? I
Okay.
cooked it up, and then now you're off of Skyrim, but I still have to use it.
Okay. Do
So
it.
it's here. How about in Skyrim?
Yes.
But it's not Skyrim because that would be wrong. You have to do boss battles,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Like a big dragon or whatever. So instead of
Slightly
doing them on a video
slightly
game.
old scrolls. Slightly old tablets.
past their prime
Oldie tablets.
pages,
Moldy pages.
moldy pages, yellowed pages. Okay, all right.
Yellow pages.
We're heading the wrong direction.
Yes.
again.
Go
So
and tell me.
you have to do boss battles. I think that should be like every Friday's boss battle day, and just different players put on those big sumo suits with the batons and just fight each other. I like it.
That's not. Is
It
that?
has nothing to do with your skills. It just sounds like a good time.
Yeah, I don't think that's a video game. I think that's actual like real life experiences.
I just want to fight people, Bryce,
Okay.
with a sumo suit and a big baton.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can- okay. Video games that people could play. I mean, obviously we'll have a rhythm game because that's exercise on its own.
The dancing games.
Yeah.
You don't even have to step on arrows anymore. You just flail your arms around. I don't know. I'm not very good at them.
I don't get what you're indicating, but I believe you.
There's no DDR. You don't have to do DDR anymore. There's games where you just dance in front of the screen.
Oh,
You
yeah.
do the moves.
There's cameras. Did
Yeah.
you not know?
Cameras exist.
Ah, that's good.
You
learned
cameras
that.
exist now, Bryce.
I'm glad you learned this information.
Listen, they match movements. It's technology.
Yes.
It's cool.
We got the fighting game. We got the RPG. We apparently have sumo suits.
There's more than just dancing in rhythm games, though, too. There's also, like, slap things as fast as you can and get points when the color lights up. You know what I mean?
We could have like
It's like whack-a-mole.
we could have like a boxing like you've got two punchy things and you have to punch them in rhythm. Like they'll glow and you got to punch them, so we can do a punching game. That's an exercise.
I like it. I want to stand in a room with a bunch of targets and boxing gloves, and they'll light up, and you have to punch the targets. I like that.
And then like
And I can put people's faces on the targets too. That would be good for me.
we can have one of the rooms just be like there's a pile of sand there and they can just dig it. And then after a while it'd get past the sand and then get into the dirt. And then people would still play. We'll put a ladder down there and they'll keep playing. And then we'll give them like a score. Like every inch they dig, they'll get like a point, and we can have a leaderboard up there. And people will just keep they gotta get to the top of that leaderboard, so they'll keep digging. And
I'll tell you what I want.
And then okay, tell me what you want, what you really really want.
I'll tell you what I want. What I really really want.
Tell me what you want, what you really really want.
So is this like a sandbox that they're digging in and they just keep digging and digging and digging? Is this...
I mean, the sand doesn't come back. They dig down into the real.
And then they
real
find what they're gonna find things down there.
Yes, I mean, if they find things, that's Game Make Corp property. because they're
Yeah.
that's ours.
Uh-huh.
Go on.
And I want a Minecraft.
What?
I want them to mine resources for me while they're down there.
So we're gonna have the Minecraft room, and then we're just gonna have shovels and pickaxes, and people will be like, "Where's the video game?" And be like, "These are virtual. Like these have chips in them, and it's a game. We'll give you scores and stuff, and."
Whoever harvests the most diamonds wins.
Yeah. I'm sure there's a game just about like mining and stuff that's not about making suits and fighting skeletons and stuff. I don't know. Maybe we'll probably throw some skeletons.
We can put some skeletons down there, you know?
Yeah.
I have plenty of them in my closet.
We'll throw a skeleton down every once in a while. Be like, this is just like Minecraft.
Yeah, the graphics are great.
Yes.
Because it's a real skeleton. You could do a racing game.
Yes.
You're running, like say you're running on a treadmill, right?
Yes.
And it's just like when you go to arcades and there's a whole bunch of like racing chairs next to each other.
Yes.
Except it's treadmills.
Okay.
And it's like Mario Kart, but you're all running. And you still get power-ups, and you turn and you steer where you're running towards to get the power-ups, right?
Yes.
And you can throw your leg out and trip people. And then if you trip somebody, you're not like actually tripping them, but you're tripping them in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a big screen in front of the treadmill. That's the game you're in, right?
Okay.
You trip them in the game. Their treadmill's gonna go, and it's gonna vibrate.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe they trip in real life, but that would be purely an accident.
Okay.
And then they like stumble and they have to like restart. Like they don't have to restart, but they have to get up, and they'll be significantly at a disadvantage from where they were before.
Yes. Yes.
Can trick people, and there's gonna be banana peels. It's like a standard.
Do all your games involve violence? I'm not sure I've noticed this trend, but I think there's a trend.
But you said you're throwing skeletons at people.
That's nobody dies from having a skeleton thrown, and I said throw a skeleton down the hole.
Nobody's gonna die from playing virtual Mario feet.
And why I feel like there should be a Sonic game for one, because they run with their feet. Racing
and
Sonic Team Racing is a game.
We can't do that. That's a real game.
Okay, but this one's nothing like that one.
Yeah, but you have to call it something else.
Sonic Feet Racing.
Gotta go fast, TM.
Yes. This is a red hedgehog. Yeah, red hedgehog. They've got a red echidna. We've got a red hedgehog and a blue echidna.
Yeah. Perfect.
And a green tails. His name is Hi, I'm Green Tails. No relation. Green Tails. Nice to meet you.
We could call him Heads instead.
Green Heads.
Give him 3 heads.
Okay.
It would work.
What's the
It's not very aerodynamic.
We need a name for the gym, the entire structure that all of this is built around. You say a game term, and I'll say a exercise term.
Okay.
Okay, we can do this.
This is gonna work so good.
I believe. I'm gonna think. Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. Strengthen.
OP?
OP strengthen?
Okay, well, OP is a video game term, so I did my part.
Shouldn't it be over? I would go with overpowered strengthen.
No,
that's not.
I'm not about it.
Level up gym. The next Stronger. I'm stronger
How-
now. The gym
How about
experience.
that song that everyone has always listened to? That one's tech song.
I've
Harder,
literally
better,
no
faster, stronger.
I mean, I think that's a legitimately good name for a gym.
Remember the game. Remember the game.
What?
That's the name of the song. Is Remember the Name.
Oh, but
Remember the game.
okay.
I don't like it.
Ga-
Oh my god, I'm dying inside.
Game-
And outside.
Game strength gym.
Big strong place. With games.
The strong game place.
Strong game place.
Game strong place. Strong game. Game strong. Game strong. Game strong place.
Get Swole and also games.
Get swollen also games. Please come.
Please come to spend your money
Bunch Minecraft.
and get swollen to play game. Oh my god, I'm dying.
Get swole. Dig hole. Minecraft, please. Get swole. Dig hole. That's the name of
Get
the
swole,
gym.
big hole.
Get swole. Dig hole. The game experience.
Oh my god.
The game gym. Get swole. Dig hole. The game gym. You know exactly what you're getting. You're excited. You're coming in. I want to get swole. How am I gonna do it?
Digging a hole.
I'm gonna dig a hole. It's the game gym. Yeah, it's the perfect name. It provides all information you need to know about this great new enterprise.
Absolutely nothing can be missed by that title.
Yes.
Get swole, dig hole.
So this is our hot new experience, launching across the country very soon. A lot of holes, probably some intersections. You'll be able to make some hot new friends, cold friends, varying temperatures. We're not going to judge.
Lukewarm.
But this has been another exciting episode of Game Make Corp. Beckers, where can people find you?
They can find me on Twitter at Dr. Beckers with a Z. How about you, Bryce?
They can find me at Last Geek on Twitter, Last Geek Plays on Twitch, Last Geek Plays on Instagram. And also, did you know that you can invest in this great company? Yes. If you go to patreon.com/lastgeek, you can get a shout out on each and every episode of Game Make Corp, just like Aaron C. did. Thank you, Aaron C., for investing in the company. You make games like Get Swole, Dig Hole, The Game Gym possible.
She probably regrets it.
No,
Get swole, dig a hole. Oh my god.
all our investors love everything we do. Never been prouder. So you can go to patreon.com/lastgeek to support Game Make Corp and this great content we make. But thank you to everyone who listens to Game Make Corp. And remember, have fun.